If you've always wondered what sakura season is like in Japan, then you've landed on the right vlog. At least I think so. In this series, we're chasing the cherry blossoms across a few parts of Japan, capturing the quiet, the beautiful, and the realities in between. If you're new here, hi, I'm Ray. My husband and I are Malaysians, and where we come from, the seasons never change. We never knew what it meant to wait for spring until we came to Japan. Come along as we follow the fleeting beauty of cherry blossoms across 5 regions of Japan. We hope you subscribe so you can enjoy this series with us. Let's begin. Our journey began with a connecting flight from KL to Shenzhen, then finally to Osaka. Now here's a little backstory. We traveled to Tokyo last spring, but the sakuras only started blooming after our flight home. That's when we learned that enjoying the sakuras in Japan isn't as simple as showing up in spring. Different parts of Japan bloom at different times. So this year, with more research and high hopes, we're kicking off our sakura adventure in Kyoto. Don't you just love our cozy Japanese guest house? It was such a vibe. Kudos to my husband for choosing this place for us to stay. After settling in, it was already close to evening, so we headed out for our first meal in Kyoto. Tonight, we're diving straight into our very first sakura sighting. But first, itadakimasu! Yum, that was comfort in a bowl. And next up, I've always wanted to witness not just the beauty of sakura, but the way it brings people together. Ethan found a nearby shrine that is lit up tonight and known as one of Kyoto's top sakura spots. The night feels promising. Let's go and see. It was really nice seeing people enjoy the music performance in the atmosphere of the garden with the sakuras. Here are some photos from our first sakura spot on this trip. Alright, it's time to head back, but not without a quick konbini snack stop. Though the plan was to rest early, we ended up making new friends with our fellow guests. We had lots to chat about and ended up sleeping later than expected. But it was such a wholesome way to end the night. See you tomorrow! It's day 2 of our sakura adventure in Japan. We plan to take it easy today as we're still a little tired. It is said that flowers feed the soul, so today I'm hoping to draw a little energy from a 90-year-old cherry tree we'll be visiting soon. But first, let's hit the konbini for some breakfast. This is Honmanji, a temple famous for its majestic 90-year-old weeping cherry tree. I learned that there are over 100 varieties of sakura trees in Japan, and this is the Shirare sakura, which has cascading branches and often blooms earlier than the classic Somei Yoshino sakura trees that we'd recognize. I really love this tree. It's just so elegant and majestic. It makes one think, how much care has gone into this tree for it to bloom like this at 90 years old? It's not just nature, it's decades of love, quiet pruning, and protection through every season. I couldn't help but get reflective over here. For those of you planning to visit this place, I recommend visiting before 8:30 a.m. if you want a lesser crowd. We plan to come back tomorrow morning since it's nearby and hope to get better photos. So what's next? We're headed back to town to do a little shopping and have some lunch before the next sakura spot. Fun fact, we love shopping for camera lenses in Japan. They're often cheaper than in Malaysia and comes tax-free too. So here we are checking out some second-hand gear, and I'm hoping to find a camera strap since I forgot to pack mine. I managed to get one, and Eason bought a Tamron 18 to 300mm lens. So let's test it out at the next scenic location. This is a popular local hangout. More than just a place to view sakuras, the Kamo River captures the rhythm of daily life in Kyoto. In spring, it becomes a lively gathering spot for picnics and hanami, also known as flower viewing. You get to enjoy the scene of cute ducks by the river too. I'm really glad we came at sunset. The romantic vibe made braving the cold totally worth it. If there's one scene or place that reminds me of Kyoto, it's definitely this river. I'm glad we locked in those moments here. And as the cold started to set in and with a full day ahead tomorrow, we decided to call it a day, grab dinner, and just rest. We'll see you tomorrow for a full day of sakura viewings. beautiful weather. When you're traveling, this is something that you do not take for granted, especially today when we have a full day planned out. We're back at Honmanji Temple, but this time we arrived before 8:30 a.m. to avoid the crowds. A few other early risers joined us, but it was still quiet enough to enjoy peaceful moments with the tree. Let me tell you, without the crowd, the atmosphere felt more majestic. It's hard to put into words, but it's just something that you feel. Waking up early and coming here before 8:30 was worth it. By 9 a.m., more people started to trickle in, but by then we had already gotten the shots we needed. Here they are. That felt like a success, and for that, we shall celebrate with food. We're back at the konbini again for breakfast because why not? Our next sakura spot is home to over 1,000 cherry trees. This 65-hectare national garden surrounds the Kyoto Imperial Palace and was once reserved for the royal family. It's now a public space where everyone can enjoy the changing seasons, especially the sakura. Despite being centrally located, it's less crowded than the major touristy spots, and you'll find locals walking their dogs or jogging among the trees, especially in the morning. It was really pleasant exploring this park and seeing the different sakura trees. Walking through the garden, I noticed how each tree was in a different stage. Some bare, some in full bloom, and some just beginning to bud. It reminded me how, like the seasons, we all move at our own pace in life. Even the tiny yellow flowers on the ground and other trees surrounding the sakuras each had its own quiet moment to shine. I hope that comforts you in some way, like it does for me. After soaking in the peaceful grounds of Kyoto Gyoen, we made our way to one of the city's more surprising blends of old and new, rokkakudo. Fun fact, this temple is believed to be the birthplace of ikebana, the Japanese art of flower arrangement. That makes visiting during sakura season feel extra special. As stunning as this place is, we actually found it through Xiaohongshu because of the Starbucks right next to it. This Starbucks offers a front row seat to the sakura trees. Well, that's if you're lucky enough to grab those seats first. Going to lunch. Just a short walk from here is Teramachi Shopping Street, where we'll be having a delicious sea bream rice bowl lunch. I'll let you enjoy the vibe of this cozy restaurant for a moment. After lunch, we made our way towards the eastern side of Kyoto. Passing through some of its most iconic landmarks, it's cool that at every stop, the sakuras were there to greet us. What do you think that dance was for? Turns out, it was a fun marketing effort to promote a new onigiri restaurant on this street. And of course, we couldn't resist the invitation. Just a look at that onigiri display. You know, the kind you see on Instagram reels that instantly make you want to try one? Well, this place definitely lived up to the hype. It was quite the experience. With our tummies happily full, we continued our stroll to Shirakawa Canal. This is a spot often featured in Sakura kites, and it's easy to see why. What's a trip to Kyoto without walking down the iconic street with the Yasaka Pagoda? After all that exploring, we were craving for a good coffee break.
Kyoto latte.
Our quest for the sakuras isn't over yet. Wait till you see them in the golden hour. Meanwhile, there's plenty to enjoy and soak in around this charming area. Just off the main tourist trails is this walkway that makes you feel like you've stepped into a hidden chapter of Kyoto's history.
I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk
Wow,
with you.
what a view! I love how one sakura tree perfectly sits in frame with the pagoda.
It's new. I I just wanna go out on a walk with you.
Right next to the walkway was our next stop, Kodaiji Temple. Built in memory of a legendary samurai, it's known for its Zen gardens and one very famous weeping cherry tree.
Sunset.
Look at that. The tree and the sunset backdrop is like stepping into a living painting.
Shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see. Understand the meaning on a new degree. Maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see.
And of course, we're not done yet. Just a short walk away, we stumble into the lively Sakura Festival at Maruyama Park, the city's oldest public park and one of its most beloved hanami spots. The energy, the food stalls, and the sight of people picnicking under that giant weeping sakura, it felt like the season had fully come alive. This was one of the moments I had really hoped to experience on this trip.
Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk.
So far, days 1 to 3 of our Sakura Diaries have been nothing short of magical. I'm glad we got the timing right this time. What do you think? Our next stop, Himeji Castle. And trust me, you won't want to miss what happened there. Hit subscribe and we'll see you in the next one.